Hi, this is Princess Snail and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing some Clan Gen, which I have not recorded this series in a while, but I felt like doing a more chill kind of video, and well, here we are. As you are hopefully hearing right now, I've added some music in the background because I've been doing that recently for videos which have like no noise. So I hope that's good. I hope you guys like that. If you do, tell me. If you don't like it, also tell me, because then I won't do it in the future. Or if you do like it, I'll make sure to repeat it, that kind of thing. As well as that, I wanted to like quickly mention, I think that YouTube's been unsubscribing some of you guys. So if you're not subscribed, then please do. It really helps out the channel and I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back into this series. I believe that we are able to, yep, we need to time skip 1 min. And we'll see how that goes. Haven't played this in a while, so do excuse me if my memory is not the best. Okay, so let's see. Relationships, honestly, if I'm being super duper honest, I find the relationships really boring to read. So I'm not going to probably, but there are some little bits here, like Runnelbone and Hornet Stripe had a huge fight and broke up. We'll have to check on that later. But I think there's nothing really else that's interesting. Let's go, and I believe that will show up in miscellaneous. I'll have to double check though. Health, so Oddburn's tick bites are no longer bothering him. Curlcrest has yellow cough. The tick bites Smoky Sprout was suffering from have healed. Turtle Cloud has gotten green cough, and as the herb stores are inspected by the medicine cats, it notices that all the tansy went bad and they need to replace it with new ones. Yeah, miscellaneous. See, it shows up in miscellaneous as well that they broke up, so I'm probably not going to read the relationships. I find it really boring. I mean, if you guys really like it, then I will, but just make sure to tell me if you like it or not, because personally I don't care for it, and I don't know if you guys do, because we make up the story between the cats, because we can see how their relationships are. I don't feel the need to read those, if that makes sense. Oddburn is caught outside of the clan's territory. Ooh, I wonder why. We'll have to check on him. Let's do that now. What's he up to? Oh, sorry, she. As I said, haven't played this in a minute. So she is feeling restless today, so maybe she just wanted to stretch her legs. Maybe that's what it is? I don't know. Maybe, I mean, she's old, so maybe she kind of just like forgot the territories where it ends and she got into a bit of trouble. Hornet Stripe and Wisteria Gaze begin a small camp snowball fight while on guard duty, eventually getting the whole clan to join in. And then Runnelbone and Hornet Stripe had a huge fight and broke up. Let's see these two. So Hornet Stripe, and that is one of the medicine cats, and then let's see Runnelbone. Runnelbone is this one. They are new to the clan, and she is a knight. That's cool. I wonder why they broke up. I mean, I know it's because they had a huge fight, but you know. Let's see, so Soft Star is doing good. That's great. So she is wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like. Wisteria Gaze has a list of complaints for Soft Star. Okay, that's certainly interesting. Curlcrest saw a kitty pet rolling around a two-leg garden. A lot of them seeing kitty pets. Hornet Stripe saw a kitty pet rolling around a two-leg garden. Thrift Chaser had a nightmare involving a two-leg trap. Turtle Cloud wants to speak to Thrift Chaser about something. Hill Fox is eavesdropping on Oddburn. Runnelbone wonders if StarClan has given Hornet Stripe any prophecies lately. Oscar, who is clearly new to the clan, I believe, yeah, a loner, is hoping no cat saw them trip. Fidget Shell wants to get to know Thrift Chaser better. Antler Bubble is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Smoky Sprout is snoring in their sleep, and Oddburn is feeling restless today. I am also going to filter by age, because I prefer doing that, because I find it easier, because then I can see the kits at the bottom, the elders at the top, and it all just makes sense to me. And also by rank, this didn't make much sense, because the seniors are at the bottom, when in my opinion the apprentices would be at the bottom, because the elders in Warrior Cats tend to be treated with a lot of respect, because they're like still alive. So that it's fine though, that's just I think up to a more personal opinion, but it's all good. So let's see their relationships with, so it was Runnelbone and Hornet Stripe, right? Yeah, it was. So let's go ahead and see their relationships. They have a dislike. Okay, so they dislike Hornet Stripe. And let me switch focus. And they also dislike Ronald Bone. Okay, so that's, yeah, they don't like each other, but they have some comfort with each other, which is interesting. So that does mean that they kind of like each other, but also not really. That's a little awkward. Okay, I think that Thrift Chaser would probably want to do some mediating. These two still don't have kids, so I'm gonna get them to mediate. There we are. They had some dislike. Makes sense. I guess they are under a lot of pressure, so it makes sense that they are a little bit iffy. I also want to double check, how even was their, like... Apparently they get along, so that's really surprising that they didn't want to be together. I don't know. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go on a patrol. Is there anyone who wanted to hang out with each other? I think so. Yeah, Fidget Shell wants to get to know Thrift Chaser better. Thrift Chaser's the mediator though, so we can't do much about that. Funnily enough, Ronald Bone wants to hang out with Hornet Stripe because she's worrying if Hornet Stripe has had any prophecies lately. So, I mean, I'll get those two to go together. It's a bit surprising, I suppose. Let me see. Yeah, there's no medicine cats here other than these two. Well, Ronald Bone isn't a medicine cat, but Hornet Stripe is. Let's go on a patrol. Hornet Stripe has to attend to one of their grimmer jobs as a medicine cat. The grounds where AshClan goes to mourn their dead need to be tended to. They're bringing along Ronald Bone as their assistant for this trip, and the two cats head out in relative silence. The patrol traits are childish and playful. I don't know if that's gonna go well, but they have to proceed. Oh. Even though there's nothing different about this place other than the serenity it was chosen for, Hornet Stripe always feels that the grief and love their clanmates express here has seeped into every corner. They tidy the grounds, collecting rosemary as they work. It feels appropriate for the plant to grow here when its herbs are used to hide the scent of death. Okay, well, that's good. They got something out of that. Now let's see if any of these guys are knights. So Hillfox is a knight, as is Fidget Shell and Antler Bubble. So I just suppose that name's Antler Bubble? That's funny. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and get, I think, Hillfox and Fidget Shell will go on a border patrol together. While walking along the border, your patrol notices a Fawn Clan patrol renewing their scent marks. Because they're thoughtful and nervous, I think they'll just proceed, hopefully not start any arguments. Hillfox approaches the other clan patrol, striking up a conversation about the weather. After talking for a short time, the two patrols part ways. Hillfox remarks on the Fawn Clan cat's kindness to the leader once the patrol has returned to camp. Oh, that's good, and their relations have improved. And then I want Antler Bubble to go and do some hunting on their own, because we do have more prey than is needed, but we always need more prey, so I think it makes sense. Your patrol glimpses the shadow of a fish as they pad past a stream. I don't know if the patrol traits would influence this. I think we'll proceed. Oh wow, okay. Antler Bubble very carefully walks to the water's edge and waits for their chance. When the fish is near, they hook it out of the water with their claws. More fresh kill. And they brought back a medium amount of prey to the camp. That's really good. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and time skip another moon. Okay, let's check births and deaths. Turtle Cloud and Oddburn found a litter of 2 kits and decided to adopt them? Aren't they the elders? That's really cute though. That's very cute, I can't complain. And we're gonna have more kits in our clan, that's really, really good. So AshClan doesn't have enough healthy medicine cats, which is an issue, and Hornet Stripe has yellow cough, and Ronald Bone has a stomachache. And then miscellaneous. Oh. Softstar disappears for a few days, then returns to camp with a lime bell collar around their neck. They were thinking about kitty pets recently, but Softstar's the leader. I wonder if they're like under, because we've already established that Softstar and I think Wisteria Gaze, I think the name was, they're both under a lot of pressure, and it wouldn't surprise me if Softstar actually wanted to be a kitty pet or has been going to 2 legs, but that would also be like the worst thing they can do since they are the leader. She is the queen, so that is... oof, okay. Oddman wasn't looking where they were going and tripped over a small trunk, but came out of it with only their pride bruised. Thank you for telling me that. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Okay, Soft Star. Alright, and look at the kids! Yeah, because Oddburn is 132 moons old and Turtle Cloud is 116. But that's all good. So we have Weedkit, who is a boy and he is shy. And then we have Grousekit, I don't know what that means, but he is a boy as well, and he is self-conscious. They're both pretty shy. Let's see their history, because then we can find out a little bit about them. They were found by the clan as a kid and have been living with them ever since. Do they have any family before? They do. They do. They had a parent before called Rebel, who, so from the looks of things, is glad that their kids are safe. Aww. So they were a kitty pet, so I don't know what happened, but obviously they died, and now the kits are with the clan. Okay, that's good to know. And they're both doing good, so that's nice. Alright, let's go ahead and let's do some patrols for today. Let's see if any of the cats want to hang out with each other, how that's going. Oh, Thrift Chaser had to fix an argument between the elders again, so I think we should actually get Thrift Chaser to do that. I think let's do it between Smoky Sprout and Oddburn. Maybe they've been complaining, I don't know, so let's see their dislike, that makes no sense, right? Smoky Sprout dislikes Turtle Cloud. I think maybe they're the ones who are arguing. I think that's probably it. So let's not allow romantic, let's mediate between them. The respect has increased and the jealousy and dislike have decreased. That's good. Alright. Because Turtle Cloud also, do excuse me, Turtle Cloud isn't an elder yet, but they're 116 moons old. I think they will probably be an elder soon, and I think that makes more sense because they actually dislike each other, while Smoky Sprout and Oddburn actually don't have any bad feelings towards each other. Oh no, some cats are being mean to Runnelbone. Is ignoring gossip about their kitty pet past. Aw. But yeah, so we do have the problem where both the medicine cats are ill, so that's not very good, but hopefully that'll be resolved soon. So, and none of the cats really care to hang out with each other, so let's go ahead and get, I think, Hillfox and Runnelbone. They can go on a border patrol. While on patrol, Runnelbone notices some suspicious paw prints in the mud by some short grass. They're thoughtful and playful and observing, so I think we'll proceed. The paw prints lead to a trespassing rogue. The patrol quickly hides themselves in the long grass and sets up an ambush, sending the rogue fleeing off AshClan territory. That's good. And then we can get Fidget Shell and Antler Bubble to go hunting together. I think they'd want to do that anyway, since they are mates. It starts snowing soon after the patrol sets out, trying to bring back anything for the fresh kill pile. They're nervous and righteous. I think because they're nervous, they wouldn't proceed in case they would get trapped in a blizzard. They decide to turn back and wait until the snow dies down. Because they have enough prey anyway at the moment, because they have got, up to 12 warriors can be fed with this amount of prey. Every mouth of the clan can be fed, but some will prey would not harm. So we're doing good for now, so there's no really rush to get them to go hunting. Okay, Carlcrest survived yellow cough. Turtle Cloud is no longer coughing and sputtering. Their case of green cough has cured. Runnelbone is glad their stomach ache is gone, and Oscar's claw wound has healed. That's very, very good. And Wisteria Gaze and Soft Star broke up again. This is... Okay, I have an idea. And let's also just read through this first. Antler Bubble finds dry herbs while out on a walk and decides to give them to Carlcrest. So, this hurts a bit to have to admit this because I think she looks really cool, but I think Soft Star isn't happy being in the clan, if I'm being honest. Again, she's wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like, and Wisteria Gaze feels a sense of protection for the clan, ready to defend them at any moment. I think they're arguing because Wisteria Gaze is really dedicated to the clan. He's trying his best to be a good, leader of some kind since he is the king, and all that, and Soft Star doesn't want to be the leader anymore, I think. So I think we're not gonna exile, but we're going to say that she left the clan, if that makes sense. I don't want to because obviously I can't play as the cat, so it's a little bit harder for me, but in my mind, if we exile her, that's not us exiling her, it is literally just her leaving the clan to become a kitty pet, because that's what she would prefer, I think. So I think, oh no, this is scary. So I think we're gonna do that. I think it makes the most sense. I mean, she's clearly been with two legs. She has a collar. So I think that is, I'm trying to convince myself that it's the right thing to do, because I don't want to. I love Soft Star, but let's be realistic here. I don't think she wants to actually be the leader anymore. So I think she is gonna she had a fight with Wisteria Gaze over this, and during the night she left the clan to be with her new two legs. There we go. Which will make next moon Wisteria Gaze the new leader. They do not have a mate, which is something. I mean, there are a few cats in the clan. There's Oscar, Runnelbone, Hornet Stripe. I think Hornet Stripe is a tad bit too old, but Runnelbone and Oscar are close enough, I think, in age. But yeah, we'll have to see. Let's go on to something a little bit lighter. Let's go ahead and look at the new kids. So Weedkit is shy. They're pretending to be the clan leader, and Grusskit is pestering older cats to play with them, and they are a daydreamer and a moss ball hunter. Very quick. Oh, and Weedkit is quick to help. Very, very cute. So let's go ahead. I think let's get Oscar to go out and prove himself on a patrol. So we need food, so I think we'll get him to go on a hunting patrol. I was usually trying to do border patrols, but honestly, why would we do a border patrol? Let's just try and get him to prove himself in some way, right? That makes sense to me. So he needs to go on a patrol. He smells a mouse. Let's proceed. Your patrol narrowly misses the mouse. That means that he is going to stay a commoner, because he did like a really bad job. Okay, Turtle Cloud is feeling good and able to. Oh, let's see, Thrift Chaser is eavesdropping on Oddburn. Okay, not very mediaty of you, is it? Let's actually check everyone's relationships. We haven't done that in a bit. Let's see relationships. Smoky Sprout has a really big platonic love for Antler Bubble. Also, they like Thrift Chaser and Oddburn. They feel a lot of comfort around them, as well as they like Soft Star a lot. They like Hornet Stripe, Runnelbone. They don't like Hill Fox as much. They don't care much for Fidget Shell. They slightly dislike Wisteria Gaze. That's going to create some issues when Wisteria Gaze becomes the leader. And they're alright with Curl Crest and Turtle Clouds. That's interesting. So Smoky Sprout overall seems to get along with most of the cats. Oddbun has, of course, a very high romantic like with Turtle Cloud, high platonic like, security, all that. They get along with Fidget Shell, Smoky Sprout, Antler Bubble, Hill Fox, Runnelbone. They're fine as all of Curlcrest, Wisteria Gaze, Hornet Stripe, Thrift Chaser, yeah, Soft Star, obviously they're kits. They have a slight dislike for Soft Star though, and Thrift Chaser, and Hornet Stripe, which is interesting. They don't have a dislike for anyone else though, I believe. That's interesting. Turtle Cloud has a better relationship with Hornet Stripe than Oddburn, but they still have a good romantic like with Oddburn, but they just feel very secure with Hornet Stripe as well as Oddburn, which does make sense since Hornet Stripe is a medicine cat. They like Fidget Shell, they like Antler Bubble, and they are okay with basically everyone else from the looks of things. Curlcrest, oh my goodness, they have a very, very high platonic love with both Thrift Chaser and Wisteria Gaze, a very high security with Wisteria Gaze. I think Wisteria Gaze is going to be quite a good leader, I can't lie. Antler Bubble, they also like Antler Bubble, Fidget Shell, they like a lot of the cats. They're very, very, like, friendly with everyone, which is nice. Thrift Chaser has a good platonic like with Fidget Shell and especially with Smoky Sprout. and they get along with a few cats. They do have quite a big dislike for Wisteria Gaze, which is interesting, but I guess that makes sense. She is the mediator, and I imagine that her constantly having to mediate between Wisteria Gaze and Soft Star would be annoying, so it makes sense she has a dislike for both of them. Then Hill Fox really likes Antler Bubble, very high security and reliance. They also like Wisteria Gaze, of course. They like Fidget Shell, Oddburn. They like a lot of the cats down here. They have a little bit of dislike for Thrift Chaser, which is interesting. A lot of cats don't like Thrift Chaser. They also don't like Turtle Cloud, like just straight up. They have a tiny bit of respect and just don't like Turtle Cloud. I don't know why. Same with Hornet Stripe. Okay, that's interesting. Hornet Stripe doesn't seem to get along with a lot of the cats, which is interesting. They don't like Fidget Shell. That's weird that they don't like a lot of the cats. I don't know why they wouldn't like a lot of the cats. They're a medicine cat, but he doesn't like a lot of them. Runnelbone is similar, where actually he doesn't really dislike a lot of the cats. Oh no, actually he does. He does have mainly dislikes for the cats. Interesting. Sorry, she. My bad. Sorry for messing up the agendas of the cats every now and then. I haven't played this in a while. Okay, and Oscar, he doesn't really dislike a lot of the cats except for Weedkit for some reason. But I think for him, he just has joined the clan quite recently, so he hasn't gone to know a lot of the cats yet. Wisteria Gaze had a really high romantic love for Soft Star. Very good security, respect, trust, but some dislike was there, which makes sense. I think Wisteria Gaze didn't like the way Soft Star was running the clan, and I think maybe when he becomes fully king, he might change some things. I think that would make sense, because even though this is a kingdom, I think maybe he didn't like that the leaders couldn't go on patrols. Maybe he didn't like that. Maybe he wanted to join everyone else on patrols. Maybe he didn't like the rule that commoners must always, you know, say yes to things. If you have some ideas for what you think Wisteria Gaze is going to change when he becomes leader, then leave some comments, because this is a good time to change any sort of things that maybe we don't like in the series, or that we think Wisteria Gaze wouldn't like. So definitely tell me down below. He also has a platonic like for a lot of the cats, like a lot of them. And other than that, he doesn't really dislike anyone. He has a very slight dislike for a few cats, but funnily enough, the cat he had the most dislike for was his own mate, Soft Star. Then Fidget Shell had an extremely high platonic love for Soft Star. I'm so sorry, darling. Very high security as well with them. Like, even closer to Soft Star, seemingly, than they were with Antler Bubble. They have a really big dislike for Curlcrest. They like Wisteria Gaze still. They like a lot of the cats. Slight dislike for Smoky Sprout. Very interesting though. They like most of them. Antler Bubble as well had a really high platonic love for Soft Star, but was a lot closer with Fidget Shell. Very high platonic like and very high security. They really like Hill Fox, Smoky Sprout, Curlcrest. Also dislike Curlcrest though. They get along with a lot of the cats. Have slight jealousy for Wisteria Gaze, which is interesting. Makes sense as he is the leader. Overall quite neutral with a lot of the cats though. And then the kits. Weedkit has a very high, has quite a high platonic like with his brother, which makes sense. And same with Grousekit. So yeah, that's fun. That was good for us to go through. I think every now and then it's good for us to check on the relationships of the cats. I also just checked this, and look at that. Poppers wants to send a message to Soft Star. That's interesting. And Brown Chub is curious about the other clans. Okay, let's go ahead and do some patrols. Let's see how the cats are doing. Let's see if they want to hang out with anyone in particular. And I think, yeah, we already did a patrol with Oscar, so let's go ahead and check everyone else. Sorry, I just thought this one's really cute. Turtle Cloud feels happy knowing there's someone others can talk to. I think that's really sweet. Curlcrest is checking up on the warriors, which is interesting. Fifth Tracer is again eavesdropping on Oddburn. That's interesting. I mean, do you just want to do some sort of mediating with Oddburn? Because I think we're just gonna do that. Let's see who they need to be mediated with. They hate Hornet Stripe. Okay, well, we'll probably mediate with them then. Okay, let's mediate. There we go. Trust increased, jealousy decreased, and dislike decreased. That's good. Alright, there we go. No more eavesdropping now. Hillfox is trying to set a good example for the younger cats, so maybe Hillfox will want to go on a patrol with some of the younger cats, such as Antler Bubble or Fidget Shell. Maybe we'll go on a patrol with Antler Bubble since they are the youngest, I believe, and we can go on a border patrol. I think that's a good way that he can, you know, show a good example. Let's go on a patrol. While walking along the border, your patrol notices an AshClan patrol renewing their scent marks up ahead. This is a good chance for Hillfox to set a good example, so let's proceed. When the two patrols get closer to each other, the patrol leaders share a quick nod of acknowledgement. The patrol refocuses on their task without stopping for a conversation, but a feeling of mutual respect has been fostered. There we go, I think Hillfox definitely showed what he was trying to show. Rhinobone also wants to set a good example for the younger cats, so maybe. Rhinobone and Fidget Shell will go on a patrol together as well, and Turtle Cloud will come with them because I don't think I really want them to go on their own. So let's go ahead and get them to all go hunting. Rhinobone is tempted to eat the prey they just caught. Oh, well, you want to set a good example for the other cats, so we'll not proceed. You're joking though, you didn't take any prey? Let's go ahead and just get Calcrest to go on a patrol and hope for the best. As Calcrest pads through AshClan territory, they feel a presence join them. Oh, that might be Poppers, because they want to send a message to Softstar. They're insecure, but I think we'll proceed. With a respectful nod, Calcrest pauses, tucks our paws together neatly, and sits to converse with the StarClan cat. Very fun, okay. However, I think we are going to end this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. I post also videos just like this, so if you enjoyed this one, then I'm sure you enjoy all my other ones as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!